Alright, I gave you all some questions to practice, some multiple choice questions. I'm going to be going through some of them. The topics I'm going to be covering is basically computation, consumer arithmetic, and some set questions in the first few sets that I gave you. Alright, for number one, we have the number 3.14063, and it says written to 3 decimal places. Now, decimal places are the number of digits that come after the decimal point. So the first decimal place would be 1, then we have 4, then we have 0. So 1, 4, and 0 are the first 3 decimal places. However, after the 0, we have a digit which is 6, which is 5 or more. Anytime this occurs, you're going to add 1 to the previous number. So we're going to add 1 to the 0. So it's going to become 3.141 now. So in our choices, 3.141 would actually be B. So number 1 is B. Let's go on to number 2. Number 2 says, what percentage of 40, what percentage of 40 is 8? So that's basically 8 out of 40. So let's try and work on that particular question. So how do you work on that? So what we say for number 2, we're going to put 8 over 40, alright, 8 over 40, and we're going to times it by 100 over 1. Let's cancel out the zeros, because we're not allowed to use any calculator. Alright, so 4 into 4 ones, 4 into 8, 2, and 2 times 10 give us 20%. So in our choice, the answer definitely would be B. Alright, so that was number 2. Alright, so let's go on to number 3 now. Number 3 now says, this is number 3, using the distributive property. We have 49 times 17 plus 49 times 3. Now, what does this mean? The opposite of the distributive law basically is factorization. Now, the distributive law basically means the removal of brackets. Let me give you an example. So, for example, if I have open bracket x plus y, using distributive law, a times x is ax and a times y is ay. Now, what do they want us to do in this particular question? We have 49 times 17 plus 49 times 3. What we need to do, we need to factor out what is actually common. And if you look for what is common in both of them, is actually 49. So I'm going to factor out the 49. So let's factor out the 49. So if I factor out the 49, let me block the 49, I'm going to be left with 17 plus a 3. Okay? 17 plus 3. It's going to be 49, open bracket, 17 plus 3. And we know that 17 plus 3 is basically what? 20. So we have 49 times 20. So in our choice early on, our answer would be A, 49 times 20. Alright? So the answer for 3 is B. Let's go on to number 4. Alright, number 4. This particular question is a sequence question, and if you check, it says the next term in the sequence. We have 1, we have 6, 13, 22, 33. Now between 1 and 6, this is going in ascending order. That means it keeps increasing. So between 1 and 6 we have what? 5. Between 6 and 13 we have what? 7. So it's 5, 7. Between 13 and 22 we have 9. So the numbers keep increasing by odd numbers. Between 22 and 33 would be what now? 11. So the next odd number would be what? 13. And if we add 33 plus 13, so let's do that little work in there. 33 plus 13, 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 1 is 4. So answer would be what? 46. So answer in this choice would definitely be what? C. Alright? So number 4 would be C. Alright, let's check our next number now. This one is number 5. And in number 5, it says now 0.45 written as a common fraction in its simplest form is what? Now, let's work this one out. So we have 0.45. 4, 5. Now the 5 is said to be in the hundredths place while the 4 is in the tens place. Since the 5 is in the hundredths place, it's like writing 45 over 100. Alright, so let's reduce this. What I'm going to do with 45 and 100? 5. 5 and a 45, 9. 5 into 100 goes 20. So our answer is 9 over 20. And if we check in our choice, the answer is A. Alright, so that is it for that one there. We're going to go on to number 6 now. Alright, so let's take a look at number 6. It says here, a certain amount of money shared in the ratio 2 to 3 to 9. If the difference between the first and the second share is $40, then the amount of money shared is what? So the key word here is the difference between the first and the second share. The first share is 2, the second share is 3. And if you check between 2 and 3, you have 1. And then at the end of the question, it asks us to find the amount of money shared basically in total. So how would we work this out? Alright, so first of all, we have a ratio here, 2 to 3 to 9. And the first two shares, 2 and 3, if we subtract 2 and 3, we would end up with 1. So basically, one part is representing $40. Alright, but it asks us for the total amount that was shared. So what we're going to do, we're going to add up all the parts. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 9 is what? 14. So what we're going to do, we're going to multiply 14 by 40. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. 4 4s are 16. Carry over the 1. 4 1s are 4. Plus the extra 1 give you 5. So at the end of it, our answer will be 560. And if you check in the choice that we had earlier on, that answer for number 6 would have been what? D. Alright, let's go on to this next question, number 7. Number 7 is a very interesting sets question. It talks about something called equivalent sets. Now it says here, which of the following set is equivalent to A, B, C, D? Now the word equivalent actually means similar. Alright, so if you check, A, B, C, D has 4 elements or 4 different members. A could not be the answer. B could not be the answer because they are not 4. The only one, C, it has 4 elements. So it's basically similar, even if it's different types, but it's actually have the same number of elements. It's actually equivalent. D could not be the answer. So at the end of it, our answer would actually be C. Alright, let's check this next question on number 8. Another set question. It says in here, item 8 refers to the following Venn diagram. So we have a Venn diagram here with 2 sets, P and Q. And if you check, set P is not shaded. It's like you're putting your finger over P and shading everything outside of P. So this basically is known as P complement. And in our choices, it says the shaded region represents what? So the answer is A, which is P complement, or the complement of set P. That means everything that is outside of P. Alright, let's go on to number 9 now. Alright, number 9 is a very nice set question. It says item 9 refers to the following Venn diagram. So in this Venn diagram, we have set H, we have set V. Alright, and it says in the Venn diagram, U is equal to students who play games, H is equal to students who play hockey, and V is equal to students who play volleyball. So the question asks, the number of students in each set is shown. How many students do not play volleyball? Alright, that means it has nothing to do with volleyball. So volleyball is this whole circle which has 4 students. This tree here definitely has nothing to do with volleyball. It's outside of the circle. And this 5 here has nothing to do with volleyball. It's actually outside of the circle. So 5 plus 3 is a total of what? 8. So that means 8 students do not play volleyball. So answer for number 9 is D.